I will be talking about perennials that you're not going to regret buying. They're going to be beautiful, lovely throughout the summer in your garden. You're going to thank me later. Okay, just before I start moving around this video, I'm going to be doing garden chores while I'm speaking to you, just so I can get some things done. I want to start by mentioning sedum because it's right in front of me right here. And this is the sedum plant. It is early spring. And look at it. It emerges from the ground just like this, lush and beautiful. It'll have beautiful flowers on it like midsummer, and then they will last you until the end of the season. And then you don't have to cut them back at all in the winter time. The plant will actually continue to look beautiful in the winter time. You'll just have this stand of flowers, but then when they have snow on it, they are just magical looking. And they're beautiful all season, from spring all the way until the end of fall. Well, all year, but the flowers will remain and look beautiful all the way until frost takes them and makes them look brown. Then another one that I want to talk to you about is pincushion flower. Now, you will not regret having pincushion flowers in your garden because they start blooming from like early, like late spring, all the way until end of the season, end of summer, fall. And they are just beautiful. They grow in a mound-like shape. They'll have flower seeds like kind of on top, and they're just like they sway in the wind, and they're just so beautiful in arrangements. So pincushion flowers is another one that I would recommend. Also, the pincushion flower will be blooming. Oh, what is that? I don't know if I like the look of that. Gotta cut this. And yeah, it blooms from spring to frost. The next one is hardy geraniums, and they will bloom from early summer all the way until frost. And they are hardy from like zone 3. So, and they're beautiful. They're nice big mounds like this. They spread like at least 2 to 3 feet wide and sometimes 2 to 3 feet tall. They have them in different colors. It's just a beautiful perennial that you won't regret buying. A lot of them here that I need to cut back. The next one, well, the one that I said before was hardy geraniums. I hope I put the hardy in it because there are regular geraniums, which are annuals. They're not going to last for you all year and come back, but they are beautiful. But this one that I was talking about was hardy geraniums. They're different. This one is a perennial. Then the next one is yarrow. Now, I love yarrow. There's so many different colors of yarrow, and they're beautiful. And the colors come, like you can get peach, you can get yellow, you can get white, and they will last from late spring all the way until frost. The next one is Daisy May Daisy. Now, I know some people will say, Daisy, they're not going to last for you. They just come and they leave you just as fast as they came. Well, there is a variety of daisy called Daisy May daisies, and they are prolific bloomers. You're going to get at least 3 months from those plants. They will bloom for you all the way like until the end of summer. The trick is once they start fading, you can either start cutting them one by one, just the ugly ones. As they start dying, you just cut those blooms off, or you cut it back and it will flush back for you. But they are like mounded and it's covered with white blooms all around it. So Daisy May Daisy. What else? Let me look at my list. Now I'm in the garden. I don't want to forget anything. Catmint. So I grew some catmint this year, and I love catmint. They start blooming in like early or like mid-spring, sometime early spring, and they will bloom for the entirety of the season, just like the others. And they are beautiful, nice blue, and they're like spiky, and they grow in like a mound like this. Oh, what happened to my plant over here. Something eating it? Oh my gosh, you can never have anything in this garden. The bunnies just want to beat you to it. Anyways, where are my clippers? Okay, so as I was saying, you could have some beautiful, hold on, let me get water for the garden. Start watering things around here. The catmint is very beautiful. It grows, at least 3 feet tall. And then I love it when it's planted en masse, which means like a big grouping of them planted around in different areas, like in front of like in the middle of the garden or in the front of pots. They're really pretty in the garden, and they will be bloom for you all season long. Just when they start to look like they're all spent and dying, then you would just cut it all the way back, like a ball cut, leaving up the foliage, and then they will bloom for you again. And they will do that the whole season. The next one is Veronica. They're similar to catmint in the way that it grows, like spikes, but I like the white wands Veronica. There are other kinds, and they also will bloom for you all season long. I love the foliage of Veronica. It looks very beautiful. And same thing, if it starts to die back, you just need to cut it and then let them grow back, and they'll be beautiful for you all season long. Veronica is also beautiful planted en masse. Most plants are beautiful planted en masse, meaning like a lot of them planted together. And you will make huge impact if you get most of your plants to be similar and just all planted together. Like similar colors, similar shades, or colors that work together. And just the same plant planted over and over again in your garden. You won't be like, you would have made a great decision to have done that. Heliopsis will bloom for you all season. Like it will start in early to mid summer. It'll start blooming, and you'll notice that it just won't stop blooming. And it will go for you all the way until the frost takes them. And if you want a really good variety, there is one that Proven Winners has started selling a few years back. And that Heliopteris, oh my, they grow like in huge, beautiful mounds. You just can't go wrong with them. Will last you year after year. And they are nice yellow ones. The one that I'm thinking of, if I could think of the name, I'll put it on the screen. And they are just stunners in the garden. And the fact that it will last until like frost, that color is just perfect in the fall time, right? Because that's when we want our yellows and all of those other colors, like yellows and reds, and it just blends in perfectly. Let's see the last one that I have. Echinacea. Now, they're so beautiful. They come in a variety of colors: red, pink, yellow, orange, purple. And they are just like, they will start blooming for you in summertime all the way to frost. And they like, just, they don't need too much, just consistent water, when the soil gets dry. But then they become really good situated where they are, like, they become, what do you call that? Drought tolerant, meaning they won't need so much water after the first year or so in the garden. And they're just really good plants. Well, those are all the plants that I think you should, look out for when you go to your next garden center appointment. Doesn't it feel that way? Feels like you just can't get out of there. You have to be there on time. But when you go there this Mother's Day weekend or any day, look out for these plants. They'll do well for you in your garden, and you'll thank me later. But one perennial that I will tell you to stay away from, oh, because you're gonna buy it now, and then you're gonna be scratching your head later, like, why isn't it doing anything else? That is, don't hate me if you love this plant. It's dianthus. You're gonna buy it at the garden center. They look gorgeous right now. But if you buy them and you put them in your garden, they're gonna bloom and be beautiful right now, and then they're not gonna do anything for the rest of the season. Thank me for that tip later. Oh, do I have an allium growing here? Yay, you are welcome here, sir. Gardening is very rewarding. Don't give up, and I hope you have a great season.